first of all, a very good morning to all the students who are present here. Because I feel that once you have taken the decision of even coming to this Zoom meeting, that you've taken the effort to actually know what is there lacking, what is something that you don't know, what is something that you want to know about the exam. I think that kind of intention that you're showing is itself very commendable, because we know that the times that we live in right now, the times that we are facing right now, the challenging times in terms of not only, of course, COVID, but personal, emotional turbulence that each one of us might have gone through our family or friends or even ourselves. And I feel that now that you have come here, this intention itself is something that will take your journey forward. Of course, it depends on every individual on how he or she takes up the resources available to them. I can only share my journey. So I was an ILP student, and since I'm not on a lot of platforms and I don't choose to actually promote these things unless I am 100% a believer of it. And I had joined IS Baba in 2015 end, in fact. And that time I had joined as a ILP student, and I used to uh, initially, of course, at that time it was not as huge as it is today. So at that time when I joined, I used to read all the answers, I used to read all the analysis of the newspapers that the ISWA website had given. And I used to be pretty impressed that if I can actually do this sincerely, I think I will be able to clear my exam in general studies. So during general studies, I had only two mantras. Today you have plethora of resources. I mean, today I feel that is actually you know a kind of a the sea of confusion that is there among students these days. That what kind of material should we read, what kind of resources should we go through, what kind of test series should we give, where should we go for evaluation. So all these things are in utter confusion, and even during my time it was pretty much, of course the mess has increased now, but even that time there was a complete mess. But even at that time I remember a senior telling me, please limit your resources. So what I did was, I genuinely only used to do IS Baba analysis. Because I was an ILP student, I used to actually read their newspaper analysis. Of course, you have to read the newspaper, but once you read their analysis, also you get another perspective of what you have just read. I used to sincerely read those. Then the five questions that they used to post every day, I used to write them in 35 minutes. I remember that at that time they used to write, that you should attempt all these five questions in 35 minutes. And then I used to do these five questions as follows, as whatever that would be a mix of traditional and current affairs. And apart from that, of course, your traditional knowledge is, you have to keep you have to keep doing your traditional work. For example, your NCRTs, your daily newspapers, your magazines, whatever you are reading. So my journey, that I can say with my experiences, I had very limited resources. I used to do only from one website, nothing doing from other websites or other test series, nothing doing like that. Then after the reading the resources, I gave a test series of the mains, which was included as a part of my program. So in fact, I used to write the answers and I used to post them online. And even now, I think I think IS Baba would have the trajectory of my answers, of how bad my answers were initially. And actually, I made them better. So I remember this, that one of the comments, I even discuss it, with the IS Baba team later on when I actually got selected, and I wrote them a mail. That I remember the first answer that I wrote and I posted it online. The comment from one of the mentors was that this is a pathetic answer and you need to improve many folds. You can't just, if you are planning to write the exam with this knowledge and this writing style, then you are actually nowhere to go. And I remember reading that, and I thought, what is this? Because all my life I had been a good student, and suddenly getting such answer that you are really, this is a pathetic answer. And I thought to myself that I have to really gear up my preparation. So if you ask the Neha of that day, that whether she'll be able to clear the exam or not, that time I was so underconfident that I don't know whether I'll be able to do it. And I was a working professional. So I used to attend my OPD from 9 to 1:30. Then I used to go to the library to read. Then 5:30 to 8 again, I used to attend the OPD. 8 o'clock back, I was in the library. So when I used to come back home at about 10:30 or 11, I was just exhausted enough to reach my bed. That's it. Because I used to do a lot of physical strain on myself that, okay, let us see here, I want to clear this exam. And I remember this comment that this is a pathetic answer. And I used to write every day without fail. 1.5 months later, the comment from one of the mentors was that, yes, you are one of the consistent students, and you are writing well. I mean, they are very conservative in writing that you are a very good. No, no, they will not write all this. They will just write, yeah, yeah, it's okay. Now you can think about clearing the exam. So I remember that, and that was such a good boost for me. In fact, it was a great boost for me before the exam itself. That I knew that this has been a very honest uh, opinion about my answers, because earlier also there was no mincing of words, and even now when they find it, it is okay. So I remember this very clearly. I remember this very, very clearly because during your journey, it is such a long journey that you have. There are certain milestones, there are certain things that hit you and which need to hit you in the right place. So I think at that time, if they had not written on my answer that it is a pathetic answer, maybe I would have not geared up in that way. So, with this comes a second point, that don't be disheartened, you don't know. See, nobody knows it from the start. Nobody knows it. Okay, there are some people who may claim, I don't want to name some people, but there are people who get into service and say, I just prepared for 2 months and I could do it. See how intelligent I am. There is nothing like that. It is a dry hard work. The studies are dry. You have to go through that dry grind to do it, and there is a considerable time that you need to invest in yourself, in your studies. It is not a matter of 2 months, it's not a matter of a month. So therefore, today there may be people who claim such things, but you have to go through that dry grind for about a year, if not less. You have to go through about a year. And if you're going through a consistent preparation, if you have a schedule in your head, if you know this is how I'm going to do it, then with a little bit amount of luck, of course, I feel that there is I have seen some great people not clearing it, and some very average students clear the exam. So there has to be a combination. But that is what, as they say, the harder you work, the luckier you get. So definitely you're going to get lucky. But it is only possible if you have a little positive attitude. If they would have written the same thing, pathetic answer to not me, they have written to 10, 15 other people. You know, but if you actually just get bogged down by such thing that no, 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 I cannot take criticism and I will not improve after this, then your journey will stop there. And there are so many people who are at the same level right now. The people who are attending, that you are going to attempt the exam in 2022 and you are going to attempt it at that time. There are so many people who will be at the same level today, who will be at the absolutely same level today if I am to give an objective criteria. But during this journey, if you don't evolve, if you don't learn from your mistakes, and if you don't keep a positive attitude, then of course that will create the difference, I feel. And don't get bogged down by the thing that, Array, I don't know this exam, mains. If you have seen the question paper of mains, if you have seen the question paper of prelims, you'll be like, I don't know anything of it. Believe me, even Akash will agree to this, that we are from the science background. We never study humanities, we never study arts. We don't know. I mean, really, I tell you, I didn't know what the constitution is. Nothing, absolutely. But with the consistent effort and with a positive attitude that it's okay, right now I don't know, and that is why I'm learning. If I had already known everything, then what is the whole point of doing any other exercise, any other mental exercise, if you know everything? So my point is, limit your resources, keep a repeated revision of those resources. I mean, if the worst part is, if you have your notes, you have something written in your notes, and yet you cannot answer it in the exam, then it is something that you need to punish yourself for. If you have something written in your notes, if you have something written right in your diary, if you have something which has already been given to you in the form of a question, and yet you did not revise it properly, then there is no then that is something which is something bad in your preparation, which you need to improve. During my mains, I remember when I used to write those answers, what they used to do was, I don't know whether now the team is doing the same thing or not, but at that time when I used to write the exam, they used to have questions in the week, throughout the week, and Sunday they used to take the test of questions which they have asked in the previous week only. So I remember once when I wrote that exam at the end of the week, the questions were the same which I had written in the previous week only. But unfortunately, I had not revised anything. I had not added anything to my knowledge. My answers was also the same. So there was no point of me improving. So my point is, if you are limiting your resources, you have to keep revising, so that next time when you write the answer, it has to be of a much better quality. It has to be of a better knowledge. It has to be of a better value. It has to be of better quality. It has to be of a better orientation. The only thing is, you yourself have to improve, and you yourself have to see where you are lacking. And I think nobody, absolutely no one, can be the best judge of your preparation except you. If you truly analyze yourself, okay, what is my preparation, where is my level right now, and where do I need to reach? If you can do that very successfully, and if you can do that honestly, that is, I think, one of the best ways that your preparation can go honestly. Because today I see, there are people who are doing X number of things. Here also they will get some resources, there also. But if there is one thing that you want to take away from this talk that I'm giving, is please limit your resources and have a repeated revision of whatever you're doing. Because see, only with those things, I was someone who was working at that time. I could not even have the luxury of giving my time to so many resources, and luckily I chose the best one that time. And I was the one. I think, if I think sir remembers, I was the one, I wrote the mail after I got my result, that thank you very much for the help and all the support that I have got through uh, you know through IS Baba. And this is what is something that I genuinely, that is why I'm still a part and still connected to them. Because I think that genuineness, that will to actually help students, and that will to produce the best content out of so many people that I see today, I think that one of the best contents is done by the team. So I feel that if you can actually extract whatever is given in the website, and if you can actually honestly read and revise it properly, then in my opinion, I don't think that this exam is a difficult, is the most difficult exam or whatever, nothing like that. if you're doing it as per schedule and limiting your resources, I think it is not that a difficult journey. Of course, it's a lonely journey, but it is not that difficult if we can go about doing from a schedule. So this is, I think, and I think I am now older only, so Akash will take forward uh, this thing, and I think he can better guide you on the latest these things, because I am just speaking from whatever little I remember, but I think he can be a better speaker in this.
Yeah.
Thank you.